We are Alberto, Miros, and I'm Tere. You're going to talk about domestic violence against men. Did you know that 40% of domestic violence is suffered by men? According to the Office for National Statistics, this is a real fact, and we guess you didn't know. Domestic violence against men is more common than you think, but we usually visualize the women as the most affected.
And well, what does domestic violence include? It includes mainly two aspects. The first one is physical abuse, and the second one, psychological abuse. On the physical abuse, we can find punching, kicking, biting, spitting, throwing things, and anything that harms the person physically. It can also include taking away medications, car keys, and in the psychological abuse, we found that the person humiliates you in front of others. It make verbal abuse and also control where you go and who you see.
People, especially men, are afraid to tell the world about that their partner hurting them, because they're afraid that police probably they're gonna mock them. And seriously, here in our country, we have that special problem that is a taboo when a man gets hurt by a woman. I mean, everybody have seen them. If you go to a police and say, my woman is hurting me, probably you're gonna laugh and be cool, like a lot of bad stuff, and I can say it all. But that's why police doesn't know it, because people are afraid to do it.
Also, Mexico is considered a machista country, and this is a big problem because men are afraid to tell the people and tell someone that they are being abused.
Okay, but not everything is bad. We have many countries, developed countries, who have seen this problem and taken care about it. We have Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States are the most friendly countries with that kind of problems. And actually, we can see in Wales and in England, we have 7,500 refugees for women, only for women, and we have only 60 for men. I mean, this is absurd. It's not even the 100% more. More is just way more.
But hopefully, there are many programs and organizations taking action. For example, the Men Can Initiative and the Domestic Abuse Helpline for Men and Women, and there are so many organizations, and the programs are the hashtag Violence is Violence, created by the Men Can, and the Charmless, the Princess Charmless by Saint Hags.
Actually, there is a video. You have seen them. In England, I think in London, there's a man and a woman, and the man start screaming at the woman and start hurting her, and the people, like in the minute, they were like, "Oh man, watch out! We're gonna call the police and you're gonna get busted." And when they change the situation in the same exact part at the same exact hour, when the woman start hurting the man and making
abusing him.
Yeah, people actually start laughing and tell him like, lol. So, I mean, you can saw the reaction of the society in that kind of stuff.
Yes. No.
Sorry.
Well, we also Saint Hags is an artist who create art about princess of Disney prison, all hated and abused, like for example these things in their face, to make conscience about that not everything is like a fairy tale with a good ending. Like women also suffer abuse, but then the guys receive complaints about people that why he only made for women and not for men. So he starts searching and had troubles in searching, and also create these pictures about heroes being harmed by women. And says the slogan, "When did she stop treating you like a hero?" So it's like for making conscious about people to don't be afraid for men about telling others that they're being abused. And well, we also brought you some statistics. For example, just in England, 17 men were killed by their partners in 2012. And also 2 of every 5 cases of domestic abuse are against men. Also, domestic abuse against homosexual, heterosexual, and bisexual men. Well, we also have like the case of the video where a guy and a woman made abuse of each other and vice versa, and people just came to help the woman, but everybody lies about the man.
In Mexico, there isn't enough data about this topic because the government just concerned about women and children.
Actually, but don't worry, there's hope. Actually, if you are getting abused by a woman, please go to the police. Don't be afraid. I think it's worse that people saw you and think you pick up a fight when your girlfriend is hurting you. Just don't shut up. Just go and tell the world. You're gonna be the bravest person I've ever known. Okay?